Hi guys, and welcome to your monthly pick a card reading for the upcoming month of December. So we're finally finishing off this year of 2020, which has been quite the ride, at least for me and probably for you as well. I feel like Spirit still has a couple of major lessons in store for us, so we're going to take a look at those energies today. But before we get into your readings, I would really like to thank all of you for watching the previous video and for all of your support on Instagram. I am so grateful and I feel so blessed to connect with all of you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you would like to see content like this in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. But we're gonna get into your reading. So we have 3 piles today, and you can take your pick using your intuition or using the stones. And today I have also included yes or no questions at the end of your reading, so you can already start thinking about your question. But for pile number 1, we have lapis lazuli, and pile number 2 is moonstone, and pile number 3 is tiger's eye. So take your time and take your pick, and I will see you on your reading. Pile number 1, if you chose this beautiful lapis lazuli stone, this is linked to the throat chakra and self-expression and using your voice. Welcome to your reading. We're going to take a look at your romance angel cards a little bit later on, but let's start from the tarot. And you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is in reverse, and 2 of Pentacles, okay, and then we have 2 of Wands. That's interesting. So we have 2 2s, then we have animals, okay, and we have the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be our guide. Okay, guys. So what I'm seeing here is some sort of lack of balance, especially related to your health and maybe self-care. So maybe you haven't had enough time to invest in that properly, or maybe you found that you have too much time, which has made you feel a little bit too passive. Or maybe it's just been a struggle to somehow balance work life with your home life. And for some of you, I feel like you might have suffered some losses financially. I know this has been a difficult time for us collectively, so that is kind of the vibe that I'm picking up here from the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse. So yeah, difficulty balancing stuff and not feeling in your power. Maybe you felt a little bit dependent on others, or maybe even a little bit helpless somehow. So overall, this time probably has felt quite chaotic for some of you, at least. And what we're also seeing here with this card is that for some of you, and I'm so sorry for those of you which this is the case, but some of you have actually lost pets, which is my heart really goes out to you guys. And what this card is here to affirm is that the connection that you have shared with this member of your family, pets are always a big part of the family. So the connection that you have, you still share. Even if this beautiful being has moved on, the love that you have shared is special and it will continue on. But what I'm seeing here overall is that you're moving into another type of energy during this month of December, which is great. So you're going to move towards finding your footing, finding your balance. You're gonna be blessed with this amazing ability to be flexible and be able to sort of juggle multiple things at the same time. And I feel like this is really going to benefit you in the long run. And what I'm also seeing in here is that you're going to be making some partnerships. You're going to be meeting new people. This could be career-wise for some of you, and for others, this might be more of that overall abundance vibe. So maybe relating to wellness or stuff like that. But I'm seeing here that for those of you that are in a relationship, there might be some sort of big financial decision that you'll have to make together during this month of December. So maybe you're moving in with someone, maybe you're thinking about investing in something, or buying something together. So that's pretty interesting. So lots of new things coming your way. And with this new energy, what this card also wants to sort of bring to light is that it will be extremely important for you to prioritize. So since you have a lot of things going on at the same time, it's vital for you to pick out the most important ones. So maybe choose 2 or 3 or whichever amount feels right for you. So pick out the main things you're gonna focus on during this month of December and leave the rest for later. It doesn't mean you're never gonna do them or do that, but it just means you're gonna focus on a couple of things during this month. I definitely feel the overall emphasis for you guys is balance during this month. So balancing home and work life, balancing your financial situation, and balancing, especially if you've had some issues with your health, this month will require that you find a way to stay active enough so that you feel good, but also know when and how to take enough time out in order for your health to keep improving. So focusing on the balance is definitely going to be a great building block, because we also have here the 2 of Wands, which usually talks about 2 paths or 2 options. You starting to think about long-term goals, and this is something that you've been building up to for a little while. So you're gonna be feeling kind of ready to step out of your comfort zone. Usually this card can also talk about traveling or traveling overseas, but with the world being in the state that it is right now, I don't know about that, but maybe for some of you. But there is this sort of push and pull type of feeling inside about, should I stay or should I go, or what should I do? And I would say that the best course of action with this kind of energy is planning. So keeping your feet firmly on the ground, and then from that grounded place, you're gonna be turning this initial spark into a plan of action. And I would suggest that you be really smart about this. So also think about the potential challenges coming your way and sort of be prepared for all possible outcomes. I wouldn't say that for every pile, but with this 2 of Wands, I'm really getting this sort of vibe that it's really good to just focus on planning ahead and having a clear plan of action for every potential outcome. So yeah, But also, this does feel like, yeah, it's gonna bring you this energy of somehow broadening your horizons and feeling open and ready to, yeah, I think just in general, feeling ready to be open to new things, new people, new possibilities coming your way, whether they be financial or some sort of creative projects or whatever it is. But it's something that evokes a lot of passion in you. So this is an extremely important phase in your life. And we also have here the hawk spirit, which can talk about taking a step back. So if you notice yourself feeling a little bit overwhelmed by these juggling or whatever is coming your way, then it's a good idea to take a step back and to change your perspective, so that you're gonna start seeing things in a more realistic way, I would say. So that's what I'm getting from these cards. And also with the hawk spirit, like the card says, it says, I'm going to show you. It says, let spirit be your guide. So when you're making this big decision, be sure to somehow really focus on being in your center. So if it's meditation for you, that's great. If it's something else, go for it. Whatever makes you feel connected to you, your higher self, or your spirit guides, however you want to think about it. That connection is the thing that will help you make this decision and make the right one. And please trust that whatever comes truly from your heart will not lead you astray. So the hawk spirit is with you, and you might actually see a hawk during this time. So if you do, you can take that as a confirmation that you're going to the right direction. So I think we're gonna move on to your relationship messages, and I have one card from the Whispers of Love, which is for you, is ask for help. Okay, that makes sense. Then from the Romance Angel, we have codependency. Interesting. Then we have love yourself first. Okay. And then we have worth waiting for. Okay, so I feel like these messages are, yeah, they go really well together. And even with the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse, what I was saying earlier about this feeling of somehow being dependent on others. So with this codependency card, I feel like that's just further confirmation that for some of you, this kind of situation might be going on, or might have been going on in the past. So for some of you, it can actually be about addictions to substances that are somehow affecting your love life or your relationship with a certain someone. So obviously, I mean, we all know that's not a healthy place to be. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but Spirit wants you to know that now is the time to focus on loving yourself first. If you've been in this Queen of Pentacles in reversed energy, you've been in this energy of lack of self-worth, not being able to sort of stand in your power and provide for yourself, whether it be emotionally or financially or spiritually or however. But I feel like with these cards, this is also talking about a lack of self-appreciation regarding love and relationships. So what I'm seeing here is that at least for some of you, you might have to make a big decision on this front to maybe cut somebody loose, somebody that cannot sort of help you maintain the sort of energy levels that you are striving for, or in general help you attract the type of energy that you're hoping to attract. So this sort of action is actually something that does not stem from love, so that's why it can't breed love. So if that is something that you would like more of, then Love Yourself First card is definitely meant for you. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I feel like it's not just about feeling attractive or stuff like that, but just somehow kind of fundamentally taking care of yourself and trusting that you're enough and you're beautiful, you're lovable just as you are. You don't have to do anything or be anything or say anything. You're just enough and a blessing all in all, just by existing. So then we also have this message here that says worth waiting for. So I feel like energetically you've already you're kind of connected with someone, but there's still stuff that needs to happen before they can manifest physically into your life. So these are the steps to take in order for this to happen. But what we're seeing here is that this is going to be a love of a lifetime. So it's something worth waiting for. And it also says divine timing is at work in your love life. So it's something that spirit is kind of working on behind the scenes. So I feel like things are definitely going to move into a more positive direction for you regarding love life and relationships in general. These messages don't necessarily have to be about romantic relationships, but at least for some of you they are. We also have this beautiful, beautiful card that says ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. I don't even know how many times I've talked about your needs or self-care or stuff like that during this video, but I feel like this is just further confirmation that your needs are the ones that need to be in your focus during this month of December. So focusing on what it is that you actually need to be well, to be healthy, to be abundant, to feel like the queen that you truly are, the Queen of Pentacles. And who is the one that can help you with all of this? You don't have to go it alone, definitely not. I feel like you might have a certain person already in mind, and if that's not the case, then definitely start thinking about this. Who can you turn to and ask for help? So that is beautiful, guys. I feel like you're going through this major journey of awakening into deeper truths regarding your relationship situations, and you're moving towards this state of balance, and learning to feel your needs and making big decisions that will carry out to 2021, which is coming pretty soon. So I'm seeing a lot of positive vibes going on in here for you guys. Guys, I almost forgot to do your yes or no reading. So I have this beautiful deck called the Love Monster Tarot. I'm gonna put it up on the description box as well. If you want to check it out, but we're gonna go ahead and shuffle and see if we get a clear yes or no answer to your question. Sometimes this gives out maybe, but let's go ahead and see. So think about your question and pick a number from 1 to 3. And number 1, let's see what we get for 2. Number 2, and the last one, so number 3. So the number you picked will be the answer to your question. Okay, and number 3. So let's go ahead and see what number 1 says. Okay, so this one says maybe. It's the Hermit card, so it encourages you to spend some time alone and try to turn inward. See what your heart is saying, what your soul actually wants you to do next, and you're gonna find your answers in solitude. Okay, then let's take a look at 2. Okay, so we have a yes, a strong yes with the Fool. It says freedom and wonder is on its way. Take a chance, have faith to open the door to an exciting new adventure. That's great, guys. So let's see number 3. Okay, then we have a strong no. Okay, so with the Death card being in here, well, this says everything's temporary. There are ends and beginnings, and in between there's a transformation. Embrace it. So I feel like that, yeah, with the Death card, you can't cheat death. So whatever is happening in your life right now is something that needs to happen in order for you to move on. So for now, this is a no, but remember that the energy will definitely shift. It will change. So it's not going to be a no forever. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Let's move on to your last cards. So we're going to start from this, and this says your blessing is power. That's great. You're going to be stepping back into your power. So you are a field of endless possibility with unlimited power to create. Yes, every atom of you is full of abstract potential that can be molded into any form. That's great with the 2 of Pentacles. You can do it. Every particle of you holds the blueprint of creation. You are a force of nature and a great blessing in this earth. Yes, that's definitely the vibe that I'm getting. So you're going to be stepping back into your power and back into making these big decisions, the right decisions for you and your health and your wealth and abundance. So that's so beautiful. And this last card is actually from a beautiful deck that's called the Earth Warrior Oracles, and the card that I pulled out for you is this one. It says, blessings of Kumu, no good thing shall be withheld. And with this deck, there's always a healing journey at the end. So I'm actually gonna read that for you. So I hope you're gonna like it, but let's take a look at this card first. So what this card is actually about is, well, it says here, I don't know if you can see it, but it says no good thing shall be withheld. So this card talks about the universe wanting to express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. This talks about not being limited to repeating old patterns. So I'm kind of getting the same vibe as with this 2 of Wands. So you're broadening your horizon. You're wanting to go into a new direction, which is great, since the spirit of Kumu is definitely going to support you on that. It talks about this new energy that wants to burst through you, and you're guided in this journey into this unknown territory. And you're going to be feeling an impulse to go beyond maybe even what your mind can think about, I guess. And yeah, so this is guiding you towards your destiny. So I feel like the energies that are at work are going to bring major changes in your life path even. And this is such a beautiful card to get with the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse, because it has a message about if you've been feeling some sort of lack, some sort of poverty, you've been stuck in this lack of resources, and this card wants to affirm to you that that is now in the past. So this new energy is on its way to you, and everything that you need will be supplied. And what this also wants to sort of ask from you is that you kind of need to learn how to trust the universe, or the creator, and whoever you believe, or just trust in life. Trust that it will carry you through any hardship that has been coming your way in the past, and that your past definitely does not need to equal your future. You're given this sort of window to step into a completely new direction, and this requires that you hold on to your faith, because when you take the first step, it's like taking a huge leap off a cliff. So you're probably not going to see more than the first step. So that acquires the faith and the trust that the universe will definitely catch you. So if you embrace this journey, there will be big happy changes coming your way. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the healing journey. So this is a good time to make yourself comfortable. If you want to do this lying down, feel free to do so, and take a couple of mindful breaths and just make yourself as relaxed as possible. So if you can, please say this prayer out loud. I'm gonna try to read it slowly, and it starts like this. I am so grateful for the generosity, abundance, and attentiveness of the universe to my needs. I am provided for with such grace and love. All resources for my life purpose to be successfully and joyfully expressed are freely given to me. May all beings consciously know the loving embrace of the universe and fulfill their sacred purpose, so be it. Then you can relax for a little while longer if you feel like it. And when you're ready to come out, you can write a list of at least 5 things that you're grateful for. They might be simple things that have happened today or something from your past. If you can recall a time where you felt the universe stepped in to help you out, and it was an unexpected and very welcome blessing, list that too. Then you can read your list aloud and allow it to reinforce your sense of trust and wonder in the kindness and protection of the universe towards you. And then you can place your hands in prayer at your heart and imagine that the generous, wise, loving, and joyful universal energy is overflowing within your heart. And after that, you have completed your healing process, and I would like to thank you so much for watching this video. I am so happy to do these readings for you. I'm sending lots of good vibes and loving gentleness for your journey with finding this balance, and lots of courage to make these big decisions and take the leap. I would really love to hear how this resonates with you. So if you like this video, please put the thumbs up and comment and share your thoughts. I would love to hear about them. And if you want to see more videos like so, then consider subscribing. But thank you so much for watching. Lots of love and light to you. Hi pile 2, if you okay, so right away what I'm seeing here is that for some of you there has been some sort of delay. You might have actually started a new project or started some studies which have been on hold, and I think all of us probably know the reason why at this point if you're watching this when this is released. But anyway, some sort of messages not coming through when you needed them to, and yeah, just overall delays I would say. And maybe this has brought up a little bit of anxiety, and for some of you this may even be something like imposter syndrome. So maybe your thoughts are extremely harsh towards yourself. Yeah, but overall this is an interesting vibe, because I'm also seeing here that this is a time where you've had a lot of great ideas, a lot of passion, and you've had this ability to sort of keep your head above the clouds and dream in a logical way. So there's lots of good things, but with these things getting delayed and some sort of blocks that have happened for you, you might have been feeling a little bit anxious about that. But the great thing that I'm seeing here is that with this Ace of Air, this blockage is definitely getting removed. So this talks about a new start related to new projects, messages coming your way. So maybe some sort of information that you've been waiting on for a really long time will probably be revealed to you finally, which is great. And also the continuation of these projects that have been on hold, which is also great. And yeah, just overall a fresh dose of some air energy. So working with your mind and making it the best friend possible, so that you can proceed in a healthy way. Since we also have a lot of cards with the Star card and the Snake Spirit card talking about healing, I also feel like this will be a month where focusing especially on your thinking, your thought patterns, and the mind will be the point of focus actually. So there is a deep healing that is ready to happen for you right now. And with this Blessings card, there are a lot of good things coming your way that want to support you on this journey. Maybe even someone like a person that wants to help you get your mind sort of back on track and yourself in alignment with your greatest good. And you're going towards this beautiful, beautiful star energy. The star is the card that definitely talks about healing. It also talks about liberation and yeah, kind of even a newfound freedom after being contained or feeling somehow restricted. And it talks about wholeness and talks about you stepping into your star quality, finding your light, shining your light, stepping out of the shadows, I would say, and opening up to receive all of this healing energy that's coming your way. And also sort of finding out and believing in your own power and believing in how much you have to give to this world, just by being your unique self. You're gonna be feeling extremely in the flow, so I think that's something to focus on. So focus on opening your heart to receive and to allow things to flow freely and allow this healing. Let it in and let it happen for you. It's happening for you, not to you, as they say. And with this blessings card, what this is talking about is actually remembering that everything that you send out will be returned to you in one form or another. So pay attention, and yeah, I would say just focus on sending out loving energies and healing energies, and open yourself up to the blessings that are poured out to you from the universe. And just focus on healing the mind and healing well, the whole system, of course, but for you, I feel like there is such a great emphasis on the air elements that it's definitely connected to the mind and your thinking especially. So working on that during this month of December, and maybe continuing those projects that have been on hold, and finding the compassion, finding the gentleness to receive fully, and just believe in yourself. Be the star and shine your light. We need you. So I think we're gonna move ahead onto your messages about relationships. And remember that we're gonna do the healing journey. So stick around until the end. So let's see what we have going on here. We have one more oracle message, which is love. That's so beautiful, guys. I feel like there are such gentle vibes present here in your reading. That's lovely. Then we have reconciliation. That actually makes a lot of sense. Then we have new love. That's beautiful. Might be an air sign, so Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Then we have keep an open mind. Okay, guys. So let's take a look at these messages. So obviously love is the emphasis here. I always say that these messages aren't necessarily about romantic relationships, and of course take what resonates with you. But I feel like for your pile, we're definitely also talking about romance here with the love card. So this is interesting. So for some of you, this delay might have been somehow linked to not being able to see the people that you love, or maybe even a relationship coming to an end because of the situation or kind of the outer circumstances. So not being able to sort of stand, not seeing each other. So I see that for some of you, you're gonna be coming back together, which is beautiful. And for some of you, this card just talks in general about someone from your past returning into your life. So that's super interesting, guys. I bet that this is a person that will be somehow related to this healing process as well. And then we have new love. So for some of you, there's definitely new love coming your way, and you might already have someone in mind, which is lovely. And I feel like with this love card, these feelings are something worth exploring. So definitely take the steps that you feel kind of call out to you at this time. This is interesting because we also have the keep an open mind card, which says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I see that this can go two ways, because we have someone returning from the past for some of you guys. So this person might actually be someone that you never thought about in that way. So maybe even a close person, someone you're close with, but that you've never sort of seen yourself with romantically. And the angels are encouraging you to keep an open mind, because there might be something else hidden in there. So keep your eyes open for that. And also with this new love, I feel like this actually might also be this type of situation where you're having feelings towards a certain someone. Then you're getting to know them a little bit, and they're not quite as you expected. And there is this confirmation about still moving ahead. Of course, you need to listen to yourself and not do anything that feels that is not right for you. But if it's just a little bit of hesitation, or maybe this tendency to want to hold on to your comfort zone, then I would say go for it and just push yourself maybe a little bit. At least give it some time so that you can truly make an accurate decision about each other. So interesting messages in love, but a lot's gonna be happening in December. So I think we're gonna take a look at your yes or no answers now. So hopefully you have a question in mind, and I'm gonna shuffle 3 cards. So pick a number between 1 and 3, and the one that you choose will give you the answer to your question. So I'm gonna start shuffling, and I'm gonna take this one and number 2, last one, number 3. Let's go with that. Okay guys, so let's see what is under number 1. Okay, actually the last pile got this one too. So yeah, so it's a maybe for now. And with this being with the Hermit card, it talks about you finding the answer to your question in solitude. So maybe take some time out to sort of turn within and contemplate by yourself about this matter. And I think that you're gonna find that there will be a shift happening as you do so, and the answer will be given to you. So take some time out. It's a maybe for now, but it will change at some point. So let's take a look at number 2. Okay, so we have a strong no with the Moon card. Well, this says something may be not what it seems to be. Look closely, check, don't assume. So the Moon card always brings this sense of mystery, sense of things being hidden, secrecy. So this doesn't necessarily have to be about other people being somehow sneaky or deceptive, but sometimes we can also be that way sort of towards ourselves. So there might be something that we are failing to see from our current standpoint. So I would say wait for a clearer weather and then we'll see again. So let's take a look at number 3. The Hanged Man. So we have a maybe again. Okay, so it says you're at a crossroads, let go to achieve a new point of view. So the Hanged Man talks about being in suspension and not being able to take action. So you're sort of forced into a situation where you feel like your hands are tied, but the lesson of that experience is to learn to surrender to the divine or the situation or the greater good. So maybe there's something that you still need to let go of in order to receive somehow a fuller vision or see the big picture. So it's a maybe for now, guys. So we're gonna move into your blessing, and after that I'm gonna read the last card, and that deck has a healing journey for each card. So we're gonna end with that, so stick around for that. Your this is so funny. Your blessing is Om Shanti Peace Blessing. I feel like this goes well, especially with the maybe cards that we just got. But this is Om Shanti. Blessed are you with everlasting peace beyond words or understanding. Blessed are you with tranquility and bliss. Blessed are you with the clarity that reveals the beauty of your soul and through which all appears as infinite. So this is definitely especially for the ones who have this Hanged Man. So the blessing of peace beyond words or understanding. So surrendering to the divine and finding also with the mental aspects, the clarity that reveals the beauty of your soul. That is so wonderful. And through which all appears as infinite. That's so lovely. So that is your blessing, and we're gonna go ahead and see the last card and do the healing journey exercise. Okay, so you guys got this card, Ixchel. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I hope I didn't butcher that. But it's the card called Medicine of the Rainbow Jaguar. This is so beautiful. I can't stand it. Yeah, but the message of this card is it goes really well together with the star, and it talks about this spirit of Ixchel protecting you as you transition from one life phase to the next. So she will instruct you on how to use your power with wisdom and to nourish only the things that are worthy. So you're definitely entering this phase where you're going to be leaving behind everything that does not serve you anymore as you move into this beautiful, beautiful, radiant energy of the star card. So you have the support of this lovely spirit on your side. And now that you're going through this transition, it's really important that you stay true to your intentions. So stay focused on what your true path is. What is your passion? What is leading your way at this time? Where do you want to go the most? What do you want to do? What's calling out to you right now in this moment? There's also a message here about sort of maybe coming out of this mind energy a little bit, in a sense that you can connect with your inner element of fire, so that you find this fierceness inside to protect yourself and protect your visions and your ideas, your passions, and your energy, so that you won't allow yourself to be taken advantage of or exploited in any sense. So yeah, this is not the time to sort of quiet down your inner guidance and just go along with other people's demands. So this is a time to definitely stay strong in yourself. So this card kind of has this message that you need to be a little bit strict, maybe, in cutting out the things and the people, the substances, whatever it is for you that don't serve you anymore. So anything that drains you of your energy, or makes you feel anxious, or stuck in this imposter syndrome type of mentality, you need to just cut it out. And this will bring you this energy, healing energy of the snake and the star. And you might be seeing snakes in nature. So even if you're not a huge fan, be grateful because they are offering you guidance that you're moving in the right direction. Or sometimes if you've strayed a little too far from the right path, they might come and remind you of where you should be going. So take that also as a blessing from Spirit, that they are guiding your way. But I think we're gonna go on to the exercise. So I'm gonna read it from the booklet. Find a place to relax. Feel or imagine that there is a rainbow starting at your left side, arcing over your head and landing on your right side. The right side then arcs underneath you and joins back up with the start of the rainbow on your left. You now have an oval rainbow shape around you. Say aloud, "The rainbow light brings me healing, blessing, and spiritual grace now, according to unconditional divine love. The Divine Mother brings me all that I need with such generosity and wisdom." Rest in this rainbow light, allowing it to bring you healing. All you need to do is relax for as long as feels right. When you're ready, say aloud, "Jaguar medicine honors my soul and divine love now." Allow yourself to feel, imagine, or visualize that there is a jaguar emerging from the depths of your soul. The muscular, lean body pulsates with power even in rest. This potency bristles just beneath your skin, and a layer of fur rests above your skin. Your head is sturdy and broad. Your jaw, which you can open wide, is powerful, and your tongue is loose and long. You use your senses to see without seeing. You're aware of the space all around you in all directions, missing nothing. Let yourself feel more vital and alive now. Your teeth are fangs, your fingernails are sharp claws extending. On your next exhalation, bare your fangs. Do not direct this energy towards a person, but rather towards an energy of negativity. Use your claws to swipe through what is no longer needed. Jaguar doesn't need a lot of movement to be effective. One shearing swipe is enough. The medicine has provided its remedy. Rest as your jaguar form fades. Your human soul emerges, cleansed and renewed. Bring your attention back to the rainbow light that surrounds you. Allow it to concentrate itself gently into the depths of your soul. Rest for as long as you need. You have completed your healing process. Thanks guys so much for watching. I really hope you like this. It's a little bit different, I guess, but I really love this deck. It's called Earth Warrior Oracles, so check it out if you like it too. I would really love to hear how this resonates with you, so please let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Lots of love and light to you. Hi Pile 3, those of you who chose this beautiful tiger's eye, which is the stone of solar plexus and the Gemini. So that's interesting. Welcome to your reading. We're going to take a look at your romance angel cards later, and your yes and no question, and also your healing journey from the Earth Warrior Oracle deck. So stick around until the end, but let's go ahead and start with your tarot and oracle cards. So for tarot, we have 10 of air. Then we have Page of Fire. Nice with all the candles. And then we have the Emperor. Okay, so lots of leadership vibes going on. And we have the Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Okay, and the last one is fertility. Wow, that's nice, guys. Okay, so let's take a look at these cards. So what I'm seeing here is that you're finishing off a cycle, something that has probably been quite hard. And the 10 of air talks about something ending in a way that leaves you feeling slightly defeated. You might even feel a little bit burnt out. So feeling like the situation has really taken its toll on you. And the good thing is that this is now coming to an end. So you're going to be leaving all of this energy behind, and you're going to be shifting into a whole new phase in your life during this month of December. So with the Page of Fire here, new energy is coming your way. A new start. This could even be a new proposal of some kind, a new creative endeavor, definitely a project that relates strongly with your passions in life. And this is something that will allow you to be yourself completely and find your place in this world through being yourself authentically, sort of coming out into the world and showing yourself fully. And with this fertility card, I feel like this situation is gonna be extremely powerful for you. It's gonna be something that helps you build long-term success. So whichever area of life you're hoping this to manifest into, I think this is a strong go for it from Spirit. So be on the lookout for these new opportunities, these new and exciting endeavors coming your way. This can also apply to your health situation, because the Page of Fire also is related to the fire element in us. So it's our vitality, it's the masculine energy that initiates creative action, allows us to get things started, get things moving, go boldly towards our dreams and hopes. So I think this energy will support you all the way through this upcoming month. And now with this fertility card and the Page of Fire and the Emperor, I think that patience is also gonna be the key to success here, because the fertility card is the confirmation that whatever you're gonna be starting right now is something that is bound to succeed. But there's always also the period where we have to continue nurturing the seeds that we have been planting and continue to keep up our motivation. And I see here that you're going towards this ultimate leadership position with this Emperor card. So you're going to be able to harness all this beautiful fire energy, this initial spark, into something extremely tangible. And you're coming into your power more fully. So with this Emperor, I'm seeing here that the end goal, or where you're headed to during this month, is a place where you have this inner fire, you have this burning and yearning even for something that you're extremely passionate about, but you also have this practicality, and you have this discipline to stay focused and to build structures that will support you for a long time. And you have the skill to prioritize and to sort of be strategic in this with this goal that is in your mind or will be coming to you soon. But whatever it is, it's something that is meant for you, because you also have the Panther spirit with reclaim your power, which is urging you to move towards this leadership position. So your place in this world is to be seen, is to be heard, and you have this amazing ability to lead the way, and people find you extremely trustworthy. So you're someone that they will eagerly turn to when they need assistance, and that is the path that you're meant to walk on, starting at least from December. Maybe it's something you've been doing before, but now it's the time to regain your position as a leader, and trust that the soil is extremely fertile now. So everything you will plant there will bring abundance your way. So that is so beautiful, guys. Such good vibes are coming your way in the month of December. I'm loving it. So I actually think we're gonna already move on to your relationship messages. So I have from the Whispers of Love, embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. That's interesting. Sometimes what the Emperor can talk about is maybe being a little bit too disciplined in that sense. So I definitely think that this is something you should work on this month. Then we have from Romance Angels, we have 3 cards. We have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, I wonder what this is about, guys. Then we have Release your ex. Okay. And then we have free yourself. Okay, guys. So I'm starting to see the picture here. So there's a message for a lot of you. Well, definitely, obviously, about releasing your ex. So releasing your past loves. The time has come to clear your energy. Maybe you need to do like a cleansing ritual or something like that, or anything that will allow you to leave this person behind that is somehow affecting your energy still. Especially with the pay attention to the red flags card. I would say that this feels like a situation that is somehow toxic. So I feel like you already have an inkling, at least an inkling, maybe even a stronger sense that this is not the road that you should be walking on right now. So this is not the right way. Going back, nothing good can come out of this. I'm not trying to be harsh, guys. It's just how the messages are coming through right now, and they're really strong. So don't be going back to that. There's nothing new that can be found there. And it's time for you to end this cycle. End this cycle of Ten of Swords. You don't need to be in this energy anymore. This is not the type of energy that's going to carry you out into anything new or start your new year in a good way. So now is the time to cut the cord and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So it's time that you step into your Emperor position. It's time that you take control, you take leadership, you take ownership of your own life, and you take responsibility for your own happiness. You're the only person that can make a change. I'm starting to hear the song Man in the Mirror. My spirit guides usually give me lots of songs. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. And it also applies to your own life path, obviously. So I feel like now is the time to release, free yourself, and don't shut your eyes from these red flags. Trust that what you're sensing is right, it's correct. Your inner guidance, your inner wisdom, your soul's wisdom knows this. Please listen to that. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go and move ahead to your yes and no question. So I'm gonna pull out 3 cards. So while thinking about your question, please choose a number from 1 to 3, and the number will decide your answer. And let's see if we can get a clear one, because this deck also gives out maybe. But let's see what comes up for your pile. So number 1 is there, and how about number 2? And number 3. We have Flipper. There we go. Okay, so let's see what number 1 says. It says, guys, I'm not even kidding. This is the first card for every pile. Every pile I have shuffled each time, and this is the card that came out for all of you. Okay, but it's a maybe. And with the Hermit, I'm gonna say it again. So with the Hermit, it says that your answer is something that you will acquire by spending time alone, retreating into your own company, and starting to look within. As you get into this space of being by yourself, and maybe your mind starts to quiet down a little bit, then it's a good time to ask your higher self, ask your spirit guides what it is that's on your mind, and the answer will be given to you in one way or another. Okay, now I'm kind of nervous to see what the second one will be, but let's take a look. Okay, so you've got the Hanged Man, which is also maybe, and this one also came out for pile number 2. I don't know, maybe there's a message in there for you as well. But the Hanged Man, yeah. So it talks about you being at a crossroads, and for your need to surrender and let go to acquire a new point of view. So there's something in the situation that is not yet fully seen. So for now, the best course of action would probably be to wait it out, and also for you to work on letting go of control regarding this specific question. So that's interesting. Let's see what is number 3. Nice, we have the Wheel of Fortune, so that's a strong yes. This one says changes in the air, don't stop the movement, decide on the direction. So that's definitely the vibe of the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is gonna turn anyways, so you might as well decide where it turns, or you sort of need to feed the energy with the things that you want to attract into your life right now, so that the wheel knows which way to turn. So now is the time to manifest, definitely. Do your journaling or whatever is your ritual for that, but definitely manifest. So you're going to be able to attract this beautiful thing into your life. So that's all I have for these cards. So I'm going to read you your blessing for the month of December, and yours is... This is interesting. This is so interesting. Okay, guys. The blessing of questioning. I can't even... Okay. Examine and identify any belief that stems from an irrational fear. Ask yourself, do I still need this? If the answer is no, then replace it with a trusting, more loving belief. Blessings flow to you as soon as you do this. Set yourself free. Guys, this literally says set yourself free. It's the same one as free yourself. If this isn't confirmation, I don't know what is, but this is the blessing of questioning. Do I still need this? Replace it with a trusting, more loving belief. Blessings flow to you as soon as you do this. Set yourself free, guys. That's beautiful. So we're gonna do the healing exercise. It won't take long, so please take a little time out to do that. It's going to assist you on your goals, on your journey during this month of December. So I'm gonna pull the card for you. I got the card of beautiful Mother Mayu, which is Soma from the Galactic Heart. So it's talking about the Divine Mother's milk of the galaxy that will be feeding your soul and bringing expansion into your horizons and helping you find out your spiritual purpose and sort of molding your path in this life. So you're gonna be feeling a lot of potential within you starting to awaken during this month. This is a message of ascension. So things are leveling up definitely for you guys. And this talks about with the Ten of Swords, you've been going through a deep spiritual process and sort of rapid growth. I know when you're amidst the turmoil, it always doesn't feel like you're growing, but this is exactly why this has been happening for you. So yeah, so now you're beginning this new phase in your life, and this beautiful spirit of this mother will be guiding your way and feeding your soul. This will bring with her fertility also, and this can also talk about like biological fertility. So if some of you are wondering about stuff like that, but also just regarding new projects and stuff like that, and your overall energies and inspiration. Sometimes this can also talk about you moving into the limelight. So beginning a journey where you're gonna be somehow in the public eye, which actually goes really well together with this Emperor card. So you're gonna be finding your place in the world in a whole different way. So that's really interesting for you guys. Yeah, and there's also a lot of healing that is coming your way with Mayu. So I think I'm gonna move ahead into the healing journey. So I'm gonna read from the booklet, but you can just go ahead and make yourself comfortable. If you want to lie down, that's definitely okay. Just listen to your body and do whatever it needs right now. So now that you're feeling relaxed and comfortable, I ask that you say this prayer aloud. I'll try to read it slowly. It starts with one hand on the heart if possible, and then it says, I invoke the unconditional love of the galactic heart and give thanks for all that is good, true, and nourishing of my being on all levels through unconditional love. I surrender with forgiveness and blessing any issue to do with mothering or being mothered, whether too much or too little. I release myself from false guilt, shame, and judgment now. I release the mother figures in my life with forgiveness in my heart, for I no longer wish to hold on to old pain. I acknowledge I am worthy and deserving of nourishment straight from the sacred milk of unconditional love from the Galactic Mother. May all mothers receive healing and guidance, blessing, and assistance from the Divine Mother of all souls. With trust, I open myself now to receive what is needed for the ecstatic fulfillment of my own being through divine grace. With gratitude, so it is. Then you can close your eyes and rest for as long as feels good. Whether you wish to meditate or sleep or just close and rest your eyes for a time, give yourself permission to do that now. When you're ready, ground yourself with some deep cleansing breaths. as you emerge from your rest. Move your body a little and ground yourself in the here and now. You have completed your healing process. Okay guys, I hope you liked it. It was something a little bit different. Sending lots of good vibes your way, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please put your thumbs up for it, and I would love to hear how this resonates with you in the comments down below. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing to my channel. And also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, the info is on the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of love and light.